As many of you may know, one of our brave reporters was live on the spot of what people are now calling Bloody Friday. Watch the footage as our dear young reporter gets more action than what she was expecting.
Reporting live from Belfast, Ireland. If you are anywhere near this spot right now, evacuate immediately. There has been a rumor of a bombing.
This footage took place before the camera cut out. We are thankful to say that Emma is alive and well back at home. The battle between Northern and Southern Ireland has been going on for quite some time now. Fights and even bombings have become a normal occurrence, but this could be a tipping stone. The worst thing about this whole event is that people in the Republican areas market were even cheering as if the bombs were nothing more than fireworks for their own entertainment. IRA have claimed since these events that although it had been planned, it went a little too far. Starting at 2:10 and ending at 3:30, 130 civilians were injured or killed. Could this event have been prevented? The Public Protection Agency said that the bomb locations were known at least 30 minutes to an hour before each explosion. Here are a few comments from those who were live on the spot.
I remember my Uncle Hugh clinging to the walls, and as a 9-year-old, it was just extraordinary. The house was full of people, and he was actually clinging onto the walls with grief. I mean, his grief was unbelievable.
It's just, excuse me, it's just something I'll never forget. Never ever. I mean, you don't expect to bury your brother when he's 15, do you?
Jack Campbell lived out the rest of his days with shrapnel from the Oxford Street car bomb in his body.
It sometimes worked its way out, and when it did that, it caused great pain. He had a pain in his face, he would rubbed it like that, and a bit of black shrapnel would come out.
The bomb had permanently damaged his lungs. He eventually died from his injuries. 25 years later.
It just seemed to meld into history.
You didn't discuss it, and you wouldn't have been fine discussing it.
It was nearly expected, stiff upper lip, get yourself together, get on with it. It was a very cold, callous world, but that's how people survived in the Troubles back in the 70s.
A moment of silence for all of those who are suffering. Do you feel like your local pub is not living up to your potato standards? Do you ever feel like you deserve better than the potatoes you are eating? Come on down to Richard's Potato Shop for the best darn potatoes you ever did eat, because we love potatoes. Also enjoy our flea slice of pie.
If you ever feel like you're gonna die, come on down for a slice of pie.
Richard's Potato Shop is sponsored by H&E Live on Channel 5 every day at 9. What? Gosh. Alright. God dang, don't smile at me. I'm gonna look off into the distance and I'm gonna turn like, oh, hello. Not really, but
Our
hearts, not your hearts.
Where did you see a Y, you blind bat?
Oh, okay.
You gotta be scared then. You gotta be like, you gotta be all like, oh no, ah, and then you gotta die.
Oh, so going in the bloopers.
Behind the scenes on H&E.
Alright, just do this.
Gets on national news and it's like, you're all gonna die. Are you recording?
Yes.
many of you.
Okay.
Stop making up. So give us like extra points for having like bloopers reel. Like not to show it, like maybe to show it for the class, I don't know.